Today, I look in the mirror, get dressed, feel confident, and go outside. Then someone takes a photo of me, and suddenly I look like a different person. Not just worse, like downgraded. And I know I didn't change in 2 hours, right? So what's actually happening here? The weird part is, sometimes I look in the mirror and think, okay, I don't look that bad today. But then I see a video or a photo of myself and think, wait, who is this guy? And honestly, it's not even just photos. Sometimes it depends on where the mirror is. In the bathroom mirror, I look kinda decent. Sometimes even good. But in a barbershop, wait, who is this guy? Same face, different lighting, different reality. It's like my confidence has a location-based update system. Bathroom, confidence plus 10. Barbershop, identity crisis unlocked. And here's where it gets interesting. Scientifically speaking, a mirror doesn't actually flip left and right. It flips front and back. What we actually get used to is not our real face, but it's a mirrored version of it. So your brain starts to treat that as the default you. That means the problem is not your face. It's your reference point. The mirror version is your normal. The camera version is a stranger. And in psychology, this is called the mirror exposure effect. We tend to prefer the version of things we see more often. That's why the camera version can feel wrong. Apparently, this difference is even smaller for people who take selfies all the time. They are already used to their camera face, but I'm not from that generation. And I think a lot of people still feel this way. You look fine in the mirror, but weird in photos. But this isn't new. Humans have always tried to see themselves. At first, it was water, lakes, puddles, anything reflective. But water wasn't stable. It moved, it distorted. So we built mirrors. Early mirrors were made for polished bronze. And they were not great. Over time, they oxidized. They got dull. They lost detail. So people had to polish them again and again. If you didn't maintain it, you didn't really have a mirror anymore. Just a dark metal plate with a reflection inside it. If you've ever seen one in a museum, you probably thought the same thing. How did anyone use this as a mirror? But they did. That was normal back then. So humans upgraded to silver. Silver reflects extremely well, almost like a real-life beauty filter. But there was a problem. It showed too much detail. And too much detail can make you feel uncomfortable. Wait, is this actually what I look like? Then came a strange phase. Mirrors made using silver and mercury. The reflective layer was formed with a mercury amalgam. But the process was extremely sensitive. Temperature, timing, skill, everything mattered. A master could make a perfect mirror. A beginner? Not so much. So even your reflection was kind of random. Imagine looking at yourself and getting a slightly different version every time. And then we discovered something worse. Mercury is toxic. And it slowly evaporates even at a room temperature. Mirror makers in Europe actually got sick from working with it for years. Ironically, it was once considered a beauty material, used in cosmetics, used in mirrors, used everywhere. People wanted a better reflection. The idea was simple. Make you look better, even if the cost was invisible at first. But eventually, humans realized something. This is not a material you keep around forever. So it slowly disappeared from both cosmetics and mirror production. Not overnight, but gradually. And what replaced it was simple. Modern glass mirrors. A reflective coating behind glass. Stable, cheap, reliable. Just a clean, stable reflection. And that became our default. So we grew up looking at a flipped version of ourselves and accepted it as normal. But today, we live with a different problem. We take photos, and photos show how other people see us. So when we see them, it feels unfamiliar, like, wait, that's me? And I think that's the real reason. It's not that you changed. It's just that you're meeting yourself from a different angle. And you haven't gotten used to him yet. I guess that's why sometimes I feel awkward looking at the camera. Like I'm making eye contact with a stranger who just happens to have my face. And maybe that's the version of me everyone else has known all along.